All right, we're taking you back now to our breaking news. A massive fire at a grade school in Delaware County. Our Joe Holden just arrived on the scene and he is on the phone with us. Joe, what can you tell us? What's the latest?
Well, yes, Siafa, good evening. This is a desperate fight. The school building, original in nature, is easily said to be gone, a total loss. What firefighters, and they continue to arrive to the scene here, are now trying to do is to preserve the church, which is in direct direction of the smoke that is pouring out of the building. This particular structure for St. Francis of Assisi Parish School is pre-K, kindergarten, first and third grades. I'm told the main office is also in this part of the building. At the time the fire broke out, no word on a cause just yet, believed to have started on the second floor. There were daycare children in the basement of the facility, and they were quickly gotten to safety. And there was at a time a missing worker also from the school. He was located, and of course people began to breathe the sigh of relief. But what I'm looking at right now is just putrid smoke billowing out of this two-story schoolhouse that dates back more than 100 years. I see people in this area with tears in their eyes. It's hard not to get caught up in the emotional toll that we're seeing happen before our eyes, and the fight that is ongoing right now to save the parish church. There are no longer clear embers floating through the sky. There are enough firefighters here, probably 6 that I've just been able to count in my walk here, to try to contain the fire from spreading. But what is happening is the breeze is drifting this smoke southeast through the downtown portion of Springfield, Delaware County, and sitting right in the path of that smoke as it rises from that old school building is St. Francis Church itself. People just surrounding the area, watching in disbelief and shock. A few folks I've texted with who have children in this school are just grateful that people are safe, and that the children who were in the basement at the time, it's very hard not to get caught up thinking about some of what could have happened here. But from all accounts, this fire went so quickly, and it was first spotted through the roof of the building here on Saxer Avenue, and then within minutes, flames shooting through the windows, overtaking the building. And what remains of the building is its stone exterior, which goes around all 4 sides of that building. I'm told history here. This building was constructed as the original church here, the original St. Francis, and then they built their newer church, and then the school, of course, serving tens of thousands of students from Springfield from its first origins as a local Catholic school here, and now with really heavy hearts here as to the amount of firefighters working desperately to extinguish the flames that remain. And what we see now at this moment is just clouds of smoke billowing down the street, not rising, but billowing almost from where I'm standing left to right, and I'm in the parking lot of nearby Springfield High School. So this is an area of intense importance, the amount of school buildings here. I did rattle off some grades that do use this facility. Again, not sure what space will look like in the coming days, but again, as far as we've heard, no injuries to report. Siafa.
And that, of course, is the most vitally important information about this unfortunate incident. Investigative reporter Joe Holden on the scene and on the phone with us. Thank you so much, Joe. We really appreciate it. As you're looking at the St. Francis of Assisi grade school in Springfield Township, Delaware County, firefighters trying desperately to get that fire under control and also to prevent it from spreading to the nearby new church. As Joe Holden mentioned, we'll bring you any updates both here and online at cbsphiladelphia.com.